Say, man, hey, man, you tuned into another one of those episodes of Storytime. But these Storytimes are not to glorify the bullshit, but to identify and heal from the undealt with traumas that we've been dealing with for so many years. Let's get to the story, you dig? Say, man, hey, man. It's your local neighborhood player, partner Matt Brooks, tuned in the turned up for another one of them hot episodes. Story time, you feel me? Matter of fact, this is the first story time from your boy, Matt Brooks, you know what I mean? And this one is going, we going to take this one way back in the game, way back to the days and time of Chicago, Illinois, the east side, 84th and Essence, you know what I mean? The first time, I think I was about 8 years old, and I seen somebody get shot at. Unfortunately, it was my little partner's uncle getting shot at by the police type shit. You feel me? So, yeah, we about 6, 7, 8 years old, chilling east side, over east, whatever y'all call it in Chicago. Yeah, I mean, I moved out of Chicago when I was like 10 years old to the Bay Area. That's a whole nother one. You know what I mean? That's a whole nother story time and stuff. You feel me? But when I was, me and moms and pops was living with my uncle Hank. You know what I mean? My Aunt Joyce's ex-husband. Rest in peace, my Aunt Joyce. You know what I mean? Shout out to all of my cousins. Wayne, you know what I mean? Crystal, Daryl. You feel me? Uncle Hank. Salute to y'all. But I'm playing with my partner that's still up the street and everything like that. You feel me? And I guess his uncle had some domestic violence going on with a little female of some sort, back in them days and everything like that. It's the first time I get a chance to observe domestic violence, you know what I mean? And shit like that, you feel me? So, you know what I mean? I guess, like I was saying, my little partner Willie, his uncle, you know what I mean, who happened to have a cane, must have injured his leg or some shit like that, you know what I mean? So he was limping around on a cane, you know what I mean? And we look up and we see him going in front of a house that's around the corner from the store and shit like that. He go to he's trying to kick the door in. But they got screen doors at this time. Screen door was plastic with some glass attached to it. So he bust the glass on the screen door and shit like that, attempted to go in the house. I guess the door locked it or something like that, you feel me? So he couldn't make it no past the front door. You know what I mean? So we see him with the cane, limping his ass back around the corner type shit, you feel me? But I guess around this time, the people that must have been in the house must have had called the police. Hey, Willie crazy ass is outside tripping on us. Send the police over here again. You know what I mean? Like, we 7, 8 years old, so we ain't really ain't understanding what's going on with relationships, friendships. You know what I mean? With problems with people type shit. You feel me? So as the police come, they see my boy Willie's uncle with the cane and shit like that. There's one police officer, probably, you know what I mean? Now, I'm older at the time, but he's probably a young rookie or some shit like that. Maybe not, maybe so, I'm not sure. You know what I mean? But the officer bounced out the car and said, hey, freeze or shoot. As Willie's uncle was halfway up the alley, he he moving a little faster now with the cane. He's trying to get his ass up out of because he don't want to go to jail. And when he said, hey, stop arm and shoot, oh shit. He really don't want to get his ass popped. You know what I mean? So we were like, Willie, your uncle, boy, look at he's running from the police. Then we look up and the police say, boom, blow at his ass. You know what I mean? We like, ooh. Kids, we fascinated with the bullshit. You know what I mean? So luckily, Unc didn't get hit. You know what I mean? And I was so young, I don't even know what the fuck happened after that. If he got away, if he went to jail, if he got hit, he didn't get hit. I know that much for a fact. Because he didn't fall, he didn't fall his ass over. You know what I mean? Hit and injured type shit. But if he went to jail, if he got caught, if he got away, I have no idea about that one, you know what I mean? But that was one of my first story times in the city of Chicago. I got a whole lot more. You know what I mean? Because I started game banging out there kind of early before I moved to the Bay Area to Richmond, California. So we got some story times coming from Richmond, California. You know what I mean? Before I came to the city of Las Vegas. So we got some story times for the city of Las Vegas. You know what I mean? Y'all be paying attention. Your boy Matt Brooks, your local neighborhood player partner. You know what I mean? And I'm out. Until next time. You feel me? Like, comment, subscribe. We finna get this channel fired up. Be paying attention. You know what I mean? Support the movement. I rock with you if y'all rock with me. What is?